Hey Tiger Rock, Lawrenceville, Semester Musteler here with our online classes. You can go to our Tiger Rock Lawrenceville students and parents Facebook group, upload your kid doing these classes, you doing these classes, get class credits for that. So, heads up, first of all, inclusive class. Now, inclusive class, this week, what I want them working on today, the low block movement, crossing their arms and getting the low block. Again, we talked about this with the inner forearm blocks last week. Don't, take a pillow that you're going to tap them with, whatever. If you've got a target or a blocker, that's great, but just a pillow is fine. But don't accept this as their low blocks. Cross, cross, even if they're just making an X for the time being, make that movement. They need that motion downward for their low blocks. Do 20 on each side on that. Then, we're going to work on elbows. Again, pillow, parents can put a hand there. We're going to work on the elbows, and what we want to work on is the body twist with the elbows. So the way to do that elbow effectively, take it and bring it in, almost like you're trying to put your thumb where your shoulder connects to here. Then you're swinging this across. So what we want to see is we want to see the motion. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. We want to see this. We want to see the body twist. That's the work that they're going to get from that, is that body twisting across. Again, 20 on each side with that for the inclusive class as well. And then lastly, have the crawling. Last week we worked on the bear crawl as well as the crab walk. Today, give them some chairs, give them something to crawl under. In fact, you can prop your feet up, make them crawl under you, etc. But the army crawl, which is basically when we go solo, we have to be completely flat. So almost the pull, using the upper body to pull through. Don't be okay with them crawling on their hands and knees. Their knees take the majority of that. It doesn't really give them the work. That army type crawl where their knees have to lay flat, they got to get so low that they can't fit under walking on their hands and knees, crawling on their hands and knees. That's what you want this week to develop that upper body movement, motion, development, and really get the muscles to work. So those are the three things we want to see for the inclusive class. We will still have inclusive class at 9:15 on Saturday, so just remember we still have that as normal at 9:15, but also you can do these at home and upload them online to get those credits as well. Okay, this is for our Tiger Cubs. So, Tiger Cubs, we're focused on testing this week. There are a few things I want you to be focused on, making sure we have you ready for testing. Number one is you've got to know your Tiger Rock special word for your belt, whatever special word goes with your belt rank, and what it is that you need to say. Now, I offered last week the hand washing challenge, and I only had one person do it so far. Now, that's still out there, but what I want to say, Teo did it. Awesome job, Teo. But he's the only one I've seen so far that has done his Tiger Rock special word or his story card concept and done that on and posted on Facebook while washing his hands. So try to do that. If you don't know how, don't remember it, remember you can go to your Kicksite dashboard and then log in, go to library and documents, and under that is the Tiger Rock Successful 7, special Cubs words, etc., whatever. But that's their special words as well as the story card concept. So those things are there. If you don't know how to get all that, make sure that you ask you. So Tiger Cubs, this week, you got to know that. In addition, you've got to know the escape, proper escape and stranger response, the stop, don't touch me stranger. In addition, I want to see side kicks. So lifting up here, pulling this knee back, and kicking out. Parents, try to have them do it at put a pillow against you and let them do that. I want to see them do this and see if they pivot that foot. If they turn the bottom foot, they're less likely to bounce this way. So have them work on that side kick, and then lastly working on the knife hands this week. Now we'll have more for them on Thursday as well, plus we have our classes during the day. But we'll have more of those to make sure that they are ready for testing, and you'll be getting more information about testing soon. White belts and yellow belts. We're on number 3 of the 1-steps, as well as continuing to add to our combination movement. So last week we worked on taking that side kick, then adding a knife hand and reverse punch. We're going to add what's called an open step with that today. So white belts, yellow belts, you're still going to do the side kick, you're still going to do the knife hand and the reverse punch. In addition, you're going to step over and round kick. Now, if you just need to do that above a chair, it could be side kick, knife hand, reverse punch, shift over, round kick. Make sure that you do both sides, do 10 sets on each side for that. In addition, you need to be practicing ho-am form, as well as, if you're a yellow belt, your seed form. Remember, you can go to Tiger Rock, your dashboard, your kicksite dashboard for Tiger Rock, go to library and videos, and look up color belt forms to get the seed form. Look up ho-am form. Make sure that you get that practice, make sure you get that learned. Now, in addition, number 3 of the 1-steps, we're back to our chair. Number 3, right leg steps back. Make sure that right leg is back. You're in a sitting stance, hands are up. You're going to slide feet together, lift up, and side kick. Side kick goes out, pull back, and retract. As it comes down, cross your arms, outer forearm block. That foot should land next to the chair, not under the chair. Reverse punch, then front foot comes back. After front foot comes back, the other leg, not the side kick leg, the other leg will lift, point that knee straight ahead, round kick and retract, and that foot should go under the chair. Then 2 steps back. Practice that 10 times. That's your number 3. That'll be your final 1-step. Last week we worked on 1 and 2. So make sure you have that, and then make sure you got your story card concept learned. If you don't know where to find that, it's on your kicksite dashboard as well. And go to library and go to documents. You'll see story card concepts there. So make sure that you have those things learned. Make sure that you're practicing. If you missed last week's teaching on the 1-steps and stuff, make sure that you've got those. I would suggest doing that if you have a Wave Master on a Wave Master as well as the chair, just to have something, some variation to that. But that'll be what we're doing, is we're getting in preparation for our testing coming up at the end of the week. Green belts, blue belts. First of all, obvious things you need to work on. You need to work on your 1-steps. This week we're focused on number 3, or today's lesson we're focused on number 3. So, stepping back at a chair, step feet together, side kick, outer forearm block, reverse punch, front foot comes back, other leg round kick. Now, in addition to that, if you're a blue belt, make sure that you know the plant form as your legacy form. Remember, green belts, you can get that form straight, but you don't have to do it for testing. Blue belts, you have to do that for testing. In addition to that, last week we were working that combination. We were working our front kick, hook kick, round kick, side kick, and adding to that. This week we're going to add some of that, put that in there, but we got to focus first off on speed techniques. We've got speed, deception, block counter, continuous flow. That's got to be shown in your testing. So, 3 speed techniques, top 3. First off, have somebody hold a pillow. If you don't have a Wave Master or whatever, then have somebody hold a pillow for you, a target for you, focus target, anything like that. But, nice and quick. Side kick, remember, it's a speed. We don't care about how sharp it looks. Speed side kick, up and out. Slide. Remember, it's got to be front leg. Nice, they're quick. I would do 10 sets on each side. Number 2 of speed is a quick C punch. Very quick C punch. So from here, as I do my C punch, I almost need to run by. I almost need to lunge forward and step by on that. Doesn't matter which side is up or down. And when we do the C punch in tournament, because that means at least one of your hands is the back hand. So that will be your second one. Third one will be just that quick double round kick. Almost like that quick side kick. I'm not, again, not worried about retraction so much. It's just a nice, fast double tap on there, quickly as we can get it front leg. In addition, another one you need to work this week is block counter. I'll give you 3 most common block counters. First one is the outside block reverse punch. Next one is the outer forearm block reverse punch. And next one is the step off low block side kick. Again, make sure you can see that from this angle. So outside block reverse punch, outer forearm block reverse punch. Make sure using the correct arm, because reverse punch counts. If you do block here like this, that doesn't count as a point. That's not a correct move. It's got to be front arm blocking, back arm hitting. Then side stepping as we block, and a quick side kick, almost like a speed side kick. So those are the techniques you'll work, block counter and speed. Those things working this next few days online to make sure you're getting ready for testing. Plus, make sure you know all your 1-steps. Plus, make sure that we did the 1-steps last week for blue belts. Plus, make sure that you know your legacy form if that applies, and make sure you know your story card concept. If you have any questions, anything, contact me, ask me. We will definitely make sure you've got everything that you need to be able to pass your testing. Okay, brown belts through black belts. Obvious stuff that you need to be able to do. Your 1-steps, we worked those last week over the chair and so on. Your legacy form, if you are a red belt, that's online. Make sure that you go log into your dashboard, check out the color belt forms, etc. Make sure that you have that learned. That's the water form. If you have not practiced that yet, it's water form. So make sure that you have that. In addition, working speed and block counter, and you need to kind of, with it, try to put some other moves in it. So 3 top speed moves: a quick slide side kick, a quick double round kick, and that lunging C punch. What I want you to work on is to combine that with a combination. So think about hook kick, round kick, quick slide side kick, C punch. That's what I want you to work today. So again, hook kick, round kick, quick slide side kick, C punch through to get that point quick. In addition, I want you to work that block counter. Now, block counter we're not going to do with the same hook kick, round kick. So we're going to add front kick, side kick, outside block reverse punch. Or front kick, side kick, outer forearm block reverse punch. In addition, we're going to add our stalling here, here, here. So remember having the leg go up and around and back and forth. Drop it, and after you drop it, step over with your low block and get a quick side kick in, or quick side kick in. So that'll add your block counter with the stalling, which is part of continuous flow. So those are the drills to work this week, or work for the next couple of days, as we continue to get ready for testing. Be on the lookout for the other videos coming up about testing. Hopefully I'll see you soon on the mats.